typical Duck Boy fashion, I am late. How are you doing, guys? I hope you're all doing wonderful today. And welcome to Demon Bluff. That's today's random Steam game. Really excited for this one, actually. I played a little bit of this game, courtesy of Emma. Emma suggested it a little bit ago, and I gave it a try off stream, and this game is honestly a lot of fun. I've Helldivers. Yeah, I got Helldivers the day it came out. I played it with my dad for a while. I'll tell you how many hours I have in Helldivers, actually. Where is it? Where is Helldivers? Where is H in the alphabet? Here it is. I have got 47 hours in Helldivers 2. Yeah, I played it a decent bit. Up there for 3 hours. Wow. Eek. Nice. You might get it done before the end of the month, then. But yeah, so today we're going to be playing Demon Bluff. This is a social deduction game, akin to kind of like what Among Us was, but it's single player. I have more hours than you in Helldivers. Helldivers is great. I haven't played it in a while though. But yeah, so it's a social deduction game with the premise being you're trying to rescue villagers from demons. It's an interesting concept. A bit difficult for me to explain though, because it's single player and the word social deduction kind of kills the idea that it's multiplayer. But trust me, this game is incredible. Maybe outside of Shape of Dreams, probably the game I recommend wishlisting the most. Social deduction. So think Among Us, where you're trying to figure out who is the imposter. It's that general concept. So you are trying to determine who the imposter is based on the information you're provided. It's a really cool concept. This game is incredibly addictive. I strongly recommend wishlisting this if you're into that kind of game. You will see. Let's just get into it, shall we? So we are going to be playing Endless mode because I'm on Ascension 10 on Standard. So we're going to be playing Endless. So, at the beginning of the game, you get this. This is your current deck. Now, sometimes it lies. And it likes to tell you lies. This is the possible cards that are here. Now, each card does something slightly different. So, for example, this man here. This man, the counselor, at the start of the game, a villager will be turned into an outcast, and then he will sit next to it. So outcasts are the ones with the yellow. Demons are the ones with the red, and then villagers have blue outlines. Then we've got Bar, which will add a fake outcast to this screen. So one of these outcasts is fake. Problem being, up here, if we look at this, there is actually only one outcast. So means that if we see more than one outcast, it's fake. I'm the original baker, you're good. I think that also clears that one. Right? Oh, that's going to be a judge. So, on the board, we have all of these cards. Now, we know that one of these two here is sus, because we only have one. 1+1 from Counselor. I thought the one from the Counselor counts to this stat. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know a great deal about this game. I don't have the brain for this. So, basically, you go around the board and you try to confirm information that is provided to you. Now, this dude here, if they're not corrupted, can't die. So, what you do is you stab him. What you do is you stab the knight, and if the knight dies, like that did, well, then the knight wasn't good. Alternatively, if the knight dies and they're just corrupted, you're going to take a lot of damage. Here's your health bar in the bottom corner. That hits 0, you die. This game is British to me there. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so we have discovered Bar. That's one evil out. Between 8, 3, and 6, there is a minion, outcast, and villager. To be fair, if that was a minion, what do you view that dude as? You view that dude as an outcast. That dude is an outcast. Ah. Okay. This dude's claiming the right side is more evil. Which realistically I don't believe. We know that this dude's clear. That would back up this dude. Which would narrow it down a little bit. Because that would mean that this dude's lying. Possibly. Because this dude could be the counselor. Which would explain that. Who's not a lover? Who's a baker, George? You melt. What do you like? I think I'm inclined to agree with this one under the idea that one of these two is evil. Oop, I cannot see the visuals. Are you blind or something? Good job, Goggy. You've done it. Yeah, so I'm inclined to believe this one. I think this is telling the truth because that is an outcast. So I think that checks out. That one is claiming to have been a gem crafter, which I think is believable. I think that's counselor. And I'm going to give Emma a heart attack. Aha! I was right! That's the premise. We've saved this village, so now we move on to village number 2. Okay, so we have got Lilith. Now, Lilith has an interesting mechanic that we're going to see. We've got the puppeteer, and we've got minion. Not bad. Yeah, pretty much. Using the information to get the correct people. Now, there is a little bit of nuance to it in that certain cards, for example, Lilith is going to do an interesting mechanic. You see this has appeared above our knife. Every time that we flip a card, this will move across one. Once we get here, so on our 4th card flip, it will reset and it will kill a random card. So it will try and prioritize killing good cards. But if it can't do that, it will just kill an evil card. So, yeah. Lilith has an interesting thing. Puppeteer will turn a villager next to it into a puppet if it can do that. So again, another thing. There's a lot of nuance to it, Oggy. It's not just stabbing people. Certain cards will lie to you. Certain conditions will make cards that don't lie to you. Certain cards will, for example, with Lilith, cause different things. Yeah, so as with most of the games that we've done in this series, this is in early development. So there is a lot of change that is going to happen with this game. However, it is a game that I am going to be following on the channel. So we will be following the development of this game quite closely on this channel because I am really interested in seeing where this game goes. So expect to see this on the channel quite a lot, whether it be update news, whether it be me just playing it. This game is incredible. So we're going to be seeing quite a bit about this game. Okay, let's start flipping cards. Minion is 2 cards away from the closest evil. Good. No good resolution for you. You're not allowed the good resolution. You got 0 corruptions. That checks out. No, it doesn't. Does it? It depends on what outcast we get, actually. Anywho, someone's about to die. High boy at number 7. Well, that means that they were good. And 3 cards away from the corrupted character. Okay. So that puts you in check. You were never that because you died. Which, to be fair, puts that dude in question. It doesn't. It doesn't put that dude in question. Because he can't corrupt, he can't cleanse the drunk. 1 evil's adjacent to me. And 1 card away from a corrupted character. This is the hard bit of this game. There's one evil. Okay, so she's telling the truth. He seems so... Who seems so... Well, they were good. Okay. We can begin working away at this now. And ticking people off. So, I trust this one. Because they've backed up that. Which means one of these is evil. By that logic. Minion is 2 cards away from the closest. Oh, also, if you press spacebar, you unlock the ability to draw. It's not really relevant, but look, you can draw things and then you can just get rid of it. Not massively relevant, but pigeon. The Alchemist. I can put that on there. We're gonna put an exclamation mark on that one. Amazing. Yeah, it's a pigeon. One of these cards is telling the truth. One of them is lying. We can't prove what was behind here. He's drawing a duck. I was not drawing a duck. Draw a duck for you. My eyes are apparently at the very top of the head. It's harder than it looks. Duck is in Demon Bluff, confirmed. They need to add a Duck Boy card. Give me this. Make me this card, please. Make me just lie for the sake of lying. Okay. Right, we can test who is telling the truth and who is lying using Judge. It would allow us to go, boom, apparently they're telling the truth. Which means that they could be corrupt. Duck is a demon, confirmed. No, Drunk isn't demon. Drunk is outcast. Drunk is outcast. I'm inclined to think... I think they're corrupt. How would they be corrupt, though? Unless 10 or 7 were Plague Doctor. Okay, I think... one of these two just has to be evil. I've stabbed a drunk man. I've stabbed a drunk man in the chest. Ah! I'm not good at this. This requires brain power. I'm 1 card away from the corrupted character. Well, that means that you're lying. Which means that you're also lying? Because he's the only corrupt character. Since we only have one of these. It does mean something useful. It does. Because that means that both of those two are lying. He couldn't corrupt it. So he, in theory, could be telling the truth, actually. Means we can stab them. Not what I was expecting there, but that's good. Okay, we've got rid of Lilith. That narrows it down a little bit. Right. That does mean that they were lying as well. There's no reason they should be lying, so knife. Minion is 2 cards away from the closest evil. Is that possible at this point? 1, 2, 1, 2. Not possible there. Would be possible if that was evil, but I don't think that's evil because that's telling the truth. That is trustworthy. So that's a lie? Yes. Which leaves only the Alchemist. That's like kind of sketch. In part because I don't want to stab them. So, and he was actually God damn it! No wait, because that means that was telling the truth. That one lie. Does the puppet lie? Oh, God damn it! I always forget that. I always think the puppets tell lies. Oh well. Back to village 1. Hey player, how you doing? Took dumb confirmed. Absolutely. Well, I thought this was confirmed a long time ago. How is this news? Okay, we've got 3 evil. We have Lilith, Witch, and Twin. That means that it's important. So the Witch means that it is important the order we open the cards, because the Witch prevents us opening the last card. So, how's the stream? It's going well. Well, I mean, you saw how well it's going. Eyes. Beak. God, this is way harder than it looks. And then we'll give him hands. Boom. Look, boy. And they're tired out from it. I can imagine. Okay, let's have. That is literally the worst thing we could get started with. I'm the original baker. You are trustworthy. There are corruptions. That's believable. Does this cause a corruption? No. Oh no, that checks out. There shouldn't be any corruption for him to cure. So that's believable. How's a Slayer? Well, that's not useful to me now, is it? Also, they were good. Does that mean that one was a bake? Like, that one's good because it turned that one into a baker? I think I'm understanding how baker works there. Woohoo! You've got nothing. Oh my god. What is this? Left side is more evil. It killed an evil! Yes! What evil did it kill, though? I guess we'll never know. Can others kill themselves? Just, like, out of curiosity. Okay. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding how that works. This one's trustworthy. Left side is more evil than right is actually possible. We actually have nothing here. There is such a nasty board. One random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker. Well, this one didn't turn this one into any of these two into bakers, so I'm gonna presume this one's not good, whereas these two are. Lilith cannot kill themselves. Okay, that checks out. I cured 0 corruptions. There's nothing for you to cure, so that's believable. What do we do in the situations when everyone is believable? Actually, you're looking less believable because all of these are. No, wait. Looking more believable because all of these are. What? Okay. Learn if someone's lying. And we can also try and kill someone. We can't open we can't open these two because they were killed by Lilith. 97%. You're going to be delving into some hell divers. Soon I can hell dive it. Let's go. I can imagine you are quite excited. Okay. Let's... Which means he's good. This side is more... throws a spanner in the wrench. That counts as both sides, I think. We can... Yeah. Well, no, he isn't, though, is he? We did it. We did it. We did it. We're killing people. But we're only killing the bad people. Thank you, guys. Weird, but there is 4 bakers. Yeah, so the way that the baker works is it will turn the next villager into a baker, and then that one should turn the next one into a baker, and so on and so forth. I think. I don't know everything about this game, so yeah. Look, might have grown a brain. I've grown the tiniest pea-sized brain. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Oh. So we've got Twin Minion, we've got... So many people are going to be lying in this one. God. There's 2 minions, 1 demon, 1 outcast. So if we see more than 1 outcast, something's gone horribly wrong. Let's get opening. Well, one of you is fake, because we only have 1. So, yeah. Leofa is Leo. He's just had a name change. It's a random unflipped one, but yeah. Okay. Okay, let's start figuring this out. We've got 2 dreamers. One of them is... I'm 4 cards away from a corrupted character. That's kind of believable, actually. Closest evil is clockwise. I thought they were fools. Maybe they are. There's not a lot of information on this board. Okay, so that means that they are possibly good. We can check for a corruption. Because I don't... Would Dr. be corrupted? Villager is corrupted. If it's corrupted, learn an evil character. I always see myself as not corrupted even if I am evil. I think that means that this dude can't be corrupted. Possibly. Going to be 4 cards away. So if we just do that, find to believe that. Which means that this one's fake. I'll turn to 4-hour stream. Probably not. I actually don't think I agree with the Plague Doctor here. I think they're corrupted, which makes them the truth. I think that one's good. No, because then that would have killed him, though. Meet me in the Barrens. I can't meet you in the Barrens. I'm playing this. Evils are not adjacent to each other. There's no way we can prove that. There's like no information on this board. God. My game is on. Yes, let's go. Because there's 2 corruptions at play. 3 corruptions at play if the drunk is involved, but I don't think the drunk is. I think one of these... There's no other reason we would have... Wait, are both of these fake? Because we have 2 dreamers? I'll be back soon. Okie dokie. I think both of these are fake because we have 2 Dreamers. And the only reason we would have 2 Dreamers is because of a Doppelganger. So the Doppelganger has to be in play. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think both of those are fake. I'm not going to stab the Bombardier. Okay, I'll go now. Thank you very much for joining anyways, Oggy. I hope you enjoyed your time here. And I'm going to stab him. Ooh. Well, it could also just be fake Dreamers. That's true. That's true. I stabbed without thinking. To be fair, that makes him that makes that believable. That is now more believable because of the fact that he corrupts the 2 either side of him. So that's now believable. Okay. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Okay. Kill the Bard. Okay. The Bard was true. I knew the Bard was true. Closest evil is clockwise. They were actually a Bombardier. Ah! I'm not very good at this. Which and that is okay, let's see. I played up to on the board, that checks out. Which is 2 cards away from the closest evil, okay. Oh yeah, we can't do that, can we? Ah! Okay, right. We know this one's good. This one has to be good. Which is 2 away. 7 is a real lover. I don't know. Are they? Possibly. There is corruption at play because of this dude. There's no way of me knowing if that is true until we do a murder. We know this one's good. No way of proving that one. We can do that. 5 is not corrupt, which would. I hate boards like this where there's no information or very little information. I think I fumbled the information actually. Because we could have done that on them to see if they were the corrupt one. Wait, he couldn't kill, which either means they're evil or he's fake. Or corrupt. But he's not corrupt based on this one saying. Endless mode is quite a bit harder than the Ascension mode, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to succeed on this one, so I think it might just be a case where I stab random. Damn. Okay. I wasn't going to succeed on that one anyways. I was in a sticky sitch. Okay, we've got Counselor, Minion, and Bar. We've got 1 Outcast. We can just have fun. Very good. Right. Stop being the Bombardier, please. For 5 seconds. Between 3, 1, and 6, there is a Minion, Villager, and Outcast. You are really chucking. And then again, that puts that, and that into check. That's an outcast, so that's actually believable. I think that's confirmed that one is the real outcast. Two evils are adjacent to me, you're lying. Yeah, they are. They're hitting with outcasts, which is just horrible. That has to be a lie, because we've confirmed this one is real. So, you are a liar. But I don't know why you're lying. There could be any number of reasons why you are lying. We can check this by stabbing someone we think is suspicious. Problem being is I don't know who is suspicious. One of 3 or 1 is evil. So if we try and kill 3, couldn't kill 3. That didn't really give me much, did it? Why would this one be lying? Other than maybe he'd say that. I don't see any reason why this one would lie. Like, as far as I can tell, there's no reason for this to lie, because does this, if it's a fake plague doctor, does it still corrupt someone? It could be corrupt though. If it's fake, you won't corrupt. Okay. That's given us something. I think. Has it? I think that confirms this one as being true, actually. Because no, it doesn't. Because it's not even one of the ones that it referenced. I think he's fake. I think he's the counselor, and that's the one that he's summoned. So one of these two is the counselor, I think. Which we can test. They got it wrong. They were telling the truth, they were lying. He's there, the counselor, that means that he's safe. Closest equal evil is equidistant. Still don't know what that means. No, that means that one was lying too. Or they were telling the truth, apparently. Were they? 316. There is Minion Villager Outcast. Wait, that means that 1 or 3. That one of these two is accusing 6. Why is it? Oh, I see. Ah. I see. The Bombardier was true. They were corrupted? What? I may have misunderstood how this dude works. I think I've misunderstood how the counselor works. I thought the one he summoned was fake. Okay. Apparently not. Your plague was real. Yeah. But so was Bombardier, so. They're good. In 6, 1, and 2, there is Outcast Villager. Okay, we know that they're good. Which just leaves these two in question. We can do that. What? No? What? Wait. No, there's only one evil in the game. Oh, wait. this one get detected as evil? Okay. I think this one's telling the truth. I am sus of one of these two, but I think this one is the one that I'm sus of. Oh, wait. Now that throws a wrench in the works, doesn't it? I believe them. If that was Puka, that one would be telling truth, which means that one's lying, which... the title's correct. I don't have the brains for this game, do I? There's a lot going on here. Unless, actually, this one could be Puka, because that would explain why that one's lying and that one's lying. Oh. Hello. We know that the night is real. The night is very real. Can you keybind that, actually? No. No, you can't. Please make it so you can keybind the knife to, like, a number on the keyboard. Or something. Okay. This one and this one cannot be Puka. So these two are cleared. Whether they're telling the truth or not is another question. But they are cleared. Because if they were Puka, the knight would be corrupt. So both of these two are cleared from being Puka. That leaves these three. Now, if lies, I cannot kill my target. I don't think this one's corrupt. I think it just isn't this character. That doesn't... That one. Then again, if this one was Puka, then it would be saying that this one's lying, which would be true. I did it. I figured it out. Okay, what have we got? We have got Puppeteer, Poisoner, and R. Which does mean... Oh, you're good. Okay, you're claiming two evils. There is only one outcast, so one of you is suspicious. One is evil 8, 3, or 7. 3 or 7, okay. There's two evils adjacent to me. That, in fairness, could be true. That one could be true. And that kind of clears what this one's saying. If that one's evil, it's clearing this one. Which we can check. We can check. We can do that and that. We know the original baker is good. So I think that... Can the wretch be fake? Cannot be disguised as. Okay, so this one just is real then. We just know that this one is real, so this one is fake. Which means that we don't have a doppelganger, which throws these two into check. 3 or 7. That kind of confirms that one, though, because he's evil. So that confirms that one. because it's just detecting this one as evil, possibly. We can stab that one. We know that that one's... I'm more inclined to believe this dude now than I was. And we can check this by doing that and that. What do you mean false? This is literally a puppeteer. How can you... What? I don't think I have the brain power. Oh, wait, maybe I do have the brain power for this. I think this one's telling the truth. This one's evil. That one was turned into a baker by that. This one's fake. And this one's fake? That adds up to 4. That. And it's immediately not true. Great. Oh, no. Wait, that does mean that this one was lying. You're lying, and there's no corruption. There is a corruption. This. Okay, we stab. Lovely, okay. So... That means that you're lying. You cleared 3. Oh, of course it did. Bah! Of course it did. I think that one's clear. This one's fake. No, that can't be clear. This dude has to have summoned a puppet. So they were lying. No, they were telling the truth. Puppets tell the truth. Remember that. So that means that this one could be also telling... No, this one can't be telling the truth. Both of those fake. The hell am I talking about? But is it lying because it's corrupt? Or is it lying... Aha! I don't know if the evil guys can be turned into bakers. I presume they can't. We've got Witch, we've got Minion, and we've got Bar. We also have Wretch, Plague, or Doppelganger. Got you. That's not a good starting card. Oh! Night Bar. Oh, Night Minion. Seems good with me. That's not true though, is it? Woo! We did it! Oh, it was brilliant! Oh god, that was wonderful. I like that. More of that, please. What have we got? We've got Dominion, Poisoner, and Bar. Oh, evil. How much does it... Oh, I presume if this dude is lying, it just means that the person isn't by evil. Okay. Let's have a look. This dude is... Oh, wait, no, this dude... We can check. He's a Plague Doctor. Okay, I think that clears him. Okay. In that case, there is 1 corruption on the board, 2 corruption on the board because of the Poisoner. This one's claiming 9 is good. This one's claiming close to evil is clockwise. This one's claiming 9 is affected by evil. Does that mean that they are evil or that they could be just corrupt? We can check. They're not corrupt. So if this dude is telling... Okay, so yeah, this dude is just outwardly lying then. I think that clears this one. Which puts both of those into question marks. Question mark territory. One is evil 5, 3, or 7. I'm inclined to think it's detecting 5 as evil. I think this one is evil. And we can use a slip. Oh no. Oh no. I still think this one is evil. Because he's calling out 9 and 9 is being covered by this dude. Evil. I really don't trust this one. But I have no reason to. Oh, yeah. Then again, this could be corrupt. It could be the sake where, like, this dude is the poisoner, for example. Or it could be the case where one of these two is the poisoner, and this dude is just corrupt. That actually does give us some information. We did learn something from that. That means that he was telling the truth. That means that he was lying, so they're good. That means that they're telling the truth. I think you're evil. I think you're telling the truth. I think you're telling the truth. And I think that leaves. Okay. Oh, okay, great. God damn it. I suck at this game. Holy moly. Let's have a look. We've got Puppeteer and Lilith. Wonderful. 7 is a real doppelganger. Ah. That one was tough. That one was. It was. Uh-huh. Okay. Number 7 is a real doppelganger. Kind of checked out, actually. Does it check out? My problem is this dude claiming the right side is more evil, but, like, that includes these on both sides. And, it, like, for example, if both of those were evil, his statement would technically be correct. This game is difficult at times. It's loads of fun, but very difficult. Okay. There's one evil adjacent to me. That means one of you two is lying based on that. If that is true, that is. Does the doppelganger tell the truth? I think if we stab this dude, and it turns out that that is true, then both of these would be cleared, and this dude would be evil, which clears this one. Which we can check by doing that and that. Okay. I think they're evil. Okay. So both of those are true, which clears that one. Which puts into question those. That was telling the truth, so it is just between these two. And one card away from the closest evil would be correct. Puppeteer is 3 cards away from the closest evil. Okay, I think this... Yeah, I think this one's lying. Which one of these is their puppet. And the puppet tells the truth. We need to remember that. It's like a 50-50, really, isn't it? I got the right one. We got a thing. We got a Wompy Domple, whatever that means. For the fortune teller. We're going to apply it. Look, we got the cool fortune teller. Devs add drunk duck boy. That's I think. Ah, nice. That's cool. I like that. One evil adjacent to me. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Those into question. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Fortune teller. That clears that one, actually. I'm willing to believe that. We can't benefit from that particularly. One evil is adjacent to me. I'm willing to possibly believe that. We can use this on the same character. Okay. Their stories aren't adding up. We're saying the truth. I'm willing to believe that one over that one, so I think they are evil. Which means that they were lying. Which I think... Oh, they could be drunk, actually. I stabbed before thinking. Ooh, okie dokie then. I think we continue stabbing. Wait. They're the puppet, which means that they're lying. No outcasts. No outcasts. They're both saying the same thing. I think that just makes... Yes! Oh, it wasn't even the drunk in play. It was the doppelganger. Okay, this is the furthest we made it so far. 3. What we got? We've got Poisoner and Lilith. The game likes Lilith. Okay, we didn't learn anything from doing that. Oh, wait. Aha! You're a liar. 4 cards away from the closest evil. To be fair, that could be a lie and this could be the Poisoner. That could explain why this one's lying. Because this is an actual knight. Between 4, 7, and 9, there's Minion Villager and Outcast. Outcast, we've got Doppelganger or Drunk. I think we've got the Drunk this time around. I think it's... This is Villager. I'm inclined to think this one's evil. This one was the Drunk. Did the Drunk just get sniped by Lilith? Can Lilith snipe the Drunk? Who knows? We don't have a doppelganger. I don't think, because there's no duplicates of anybody. I lie, there's literally a duplicate right here. The hell am I talking about? 4, 7, 9, there is Minion Villager Outcast. Like anyone who isn't her. Okay. For this one to be true, Thor would have to be drunk, making the top dreamer fake, we can do that. That means that that was the truth. Which means that they're lying because they're corrupt. Which means they're lying because they're an idiot. One of these is lying because they're corrupt and the other's lying because they're an idiot. We can do that. No outcast. Okay. That's an outcast, I think. This one, Can this one be telling the truth? 3, 4. I don't think this one can be telling the truth. Because no matter where... Oh, it can be if one of these is evil. If that's evil, then this is telling the truth. If it's on this side of the table, then that's a liar. Oh god. Hope the drink and the doppelganger are in play. Puka. Hello, Puka. Good. Which means evil has to be on... The evil can't be one of those two. Because if it was, then she would be corrupt and I'd have killed her. So, one of these fellas is the corrupt one. 3 cards away from the closest evil, where you're just lying, aren't you? I don't know how many of them are evil. There are 2 evils. Again, that's not true. And then Puka game is crazy work. It worked! I have learned something from it. I am inclined to think this is the bad guy and they're telling the truth. And I was right. Ta-da! We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. What have we got? We've got Witch, we've got Poisoner, and we have Lilith. Okay, some innocent people are about to die. 5, 10, and 1, there is a villager outcast minion. Hey, just saying, that is beginning to look kind of neat. Hey, look, it was a good person. 1 is evil, 2, 4, or 9. Oh, good. 8 is a real knight. I don't agree with you. Okay, let's start narrowing stuff down. Right. So, I killed 2 corruptions. No. Then again, Lilith could have killed the Plague Doctor. Between 4, 10, and 1. Between 5, 10, and 1, there is Villager Outcast Minion. 1 is evil between 2, 4, and 9. I know what I'm going to do. So, you are claiming that that one... Okay. You're throwing shade at that one. That one. That one. Okay. That one's believable because they are saying they're the original Baker. That checks out. That's believable. That's an outcast, so that's kind of vouching for that one. Those 2 are believable. I think this one... This one could be correct if this one is evil. Well... Because that would vouch this one as the villager. gamble there, but it worked, which means that they are evil. Boom. Village number 5. We have Puka. Hello, Puka. Good. There's no reason for that. Oh, there is doppelganger. Okay, right. Let's have a look. 3 is a real poet. There are no corrupted characters. That's not believable. That is not believable. So this one clears this one and this one from being Puka. Okay. So this can't be Puka, and this can't be Puka, otherwise this one will be Dizzy. This dude couldn't kill 4, so I think that clears 4. These two are saying the same thing, so I think one of them is a doppelganger, which just leaves you. Boom. I can't tell if these are just really easy, or I'm actually getting good at the game. Okay, we have another Puka game. I cured 1 corruption. You might well have, actually. Hi, wretch. You clear those 2 from being evil, but don't clear them of corruption. Can Puka corrupt? Can you be corrupt? I'm just gonna hope you can't. Okay. So, Puka's 1 card away from the closest evil. Puka is the evil. So, you're just lying. Closest evil is equidistant. What does that mean if it's on its own? We can do that. Yeah, one of them is evil. That checks out. Okay. It's a 50-50 between these 2 then. Oh, yeah! Of course! Silly me. I forgot that wretch counts as evil. Poisoner and... What is evil? 3, 6, or 4. We're immediately just going to start. 3, 6, 4. That's good. They were good. That's good. Between 1 and 8, there's villager and minion. 1 and 8. Wait, that's actually awesome. Okay. Right, let's have a look. What does Judge do? Judge tells if someone is lying, which we can test using that. And you're a liar. So, I think 1 and 8 there is... Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait, there's villager and minion. This one is 100% good. This one is 100% good. The only ones that are kind of sus are these ones. I think there is villager and minion. So far, they have been correct on villager. No, this one says that. There we go. I'll put that next to the ones that this one's. 3, 4, and 6. One of them is supposedly evil. Whereas this one is saying that that one or that one are evil. If that one's lying, then that would make that one good and that one good. But that one's lying. So... Oh, actually. It's okay, we got there in the end. Shaman and... Ah! Aye, aye, aye! Not good! Not good. Not good. Okay. Okay, not good. Evil, corrupt. Wretch. Right. 402 is a shaman. 502 is a shaman. Both of those could just be detecting this dude. One is evil. 1, 7, or 8. Could be a Pooka. You're legit. You're just corrupt. Like, you're just not gonna kill anything. Even yourself, so... We have no way to remove the corruption, but we'll do that. Oh, look, he didn't kill them. Shock. Chat, I don't think I'm built for this game. I don't think I have the brain power for it. Four or two is a shaman. 5 or 2 shaman. We know that this one isn't a shaman because we tried to stab it and it didn't die. No dying. So they're good. Which I think throws that one under the bus. That one's claiming that that one's a shaman. I think... Where is it? There's 2 doppelgangers, though. There's 2 outcasts. Like Dr. Doppelganger or Wretch. And I am seeing a duplicate here. No, because then that one would have died, wouldn't it? That means they were both lying. I thought the doppelganger told the truth. God damn it. Oh. Okay, we'll give it one last good try. Okay, twin minion and bar. Oh, look, they're both good. Ah, and that was good too. I keep forgetting Wretch counts as evil. Ah. Okay, right. Let's have a look, shall we? There is only one pair of evil. No evil's adjacent to me. Well, yeah, but you would say that if you were evil. This dude's claiming that this side is more evil. I'm inclined to just believe this one's safe. That's that one in check. That one's in check. Yeah. That one's good. There's only one pair of evil. To be fair, if these are both evil, that's true. Witch and bar. Six, 8, or 5. Boom, boom, boom. And one card away from the closest evil. Both of those. This one is throwing shade at this card and this card. This one's throwing shade at this, and this. Okay, right. We could... I if the jester's lying, then that means that one of the 3 cards I selected is evil. Of course. The witch was hiding behind a card that I couldn't even flip. Oh, Puka! Hello, Puka! Oh, good. Puka's 1 card away from the card. Both sides are equally evil. Tier 1 corruption. Yeah, you're very well good at it, my friend. 5 is the poisoner. Okay, so this one and this one are exempt. French is good. So these can't be evil, but they could be corrupt. I don't agree with that just immediately, but can't prove it, so. You're lying. Don't know why you'd be lying, but you are. 3 or 5 is the poisoner. 5 is... 3 is telling the truth. 5 is lying, to be fair. So... that or that. In those two. 50-50. If that one's Puka, that one's lying. Which would mean that that one has to be Puka based on that. Yes. Which, and this 1 and 6, there's a villager and a minion. I think that actually clears him. I think he's telling the truth. High Slayer. Or is a real lover. We can test that theory. No evil suggestion to me. I am good. I have no idea why I did that. Okay, these are the only 2 that are like. These are the 3 that are kind of sus, but like. There was no reason why I shouldn't have checked 7. Counselor and Lilith. There is 2 outcasts on the board. So between 8, 7, 9, there's minion, villager, and outcast. 8, 7, 9. I'm going to commit a stab. You're safe. Villager, there is 1 evil adjacent to me. Oh, I mean, presuming that he's telling the truth. Great. Not really. Well, this one can't be disguised as. So I think that doesn't clear him actually. If this one is lying, that means that there are no adjacent doors, which would clear this one. And checks out, actually, because that implies that one's evil. But it wouldn't explain the outcast. It actually would if this one was evil. Aha! You were telling the truth. Which means this one was lying. So means that all three of these are believable. Means that if we go 1, 2, 3 and stab, boom. Oh wait, they were corrupt. I still got it right using their piece of information. We've got Puppeteer, Twin Minion, and Bar. Okay, the Puppeteer hasn't been able to summon their puppet. It worked. It did, which is concerning. Right. Let's start working through this. We have got no duplicates, which means this one isn't on the table. Puppeteer is sandwiched either here or... then again, there's no way of knowing where he's sandwiched, but Puppeteer is sandwiched in a spot where he can't summon, which is good. Two minions, one card away from the closest evil. Wait, I think that one could be true, and then this... Nope. That can't be true. These can't both be true at the same time. Well, no, they both can be true at the same time, but that would mean that they both have to be true. 5 was affected by evil. Wait, you just detected yourself. What? Okay. You're not corrupted, so... Did he just call himself out? I'm inclined to stab. Aha! To be fair, if this one is true, that puts those two in check. 6 or 4 is a puppeteer, which is yourself. Why are they picking on themselves? We can do that. Okay. Checks out. Why are you lying? Oh, you could be corrupt, actually. That's probably why you're lying. Yes. Because we can do that and find that there is a Plague Doctor, yes. Which, I think, that just means that that one's evil and that one's evil. Oh, I see. That's one card away from the closest evil. That's true. Why else would you be lying? What? I've got nothing here. Other than that this one's lying. And they were corrupt. Aye, aye, aye. My fear of wanting to stab the Bombardier is what kills me every time. Minion, Minion, and... Oh, look! We have the twins! 3 or 7 is a minion. 3, 7... Oh, look. Oh, you're good. Between 8, 1, and 3 there is Minion, Villager, and... Okie dokie then. Let's start working with what we have. Okay, so... green line next to the ones that this one is talking about. So, it is talking about 3 or 7. This one's saying that one, and that one. No, not that one. And that one. To be fair, 2 cards are calling on this dude. We can 100% confirm that that one's... Okay. We're just gonna open it. Okay. To be fair, that one could be true. There isn't corruption at play. There might be corruption at play in the form of the drunk. Could explain someone lying. Well, you're lying and you're lying. I'm not very good at this. Ah. That clears you. You're cleared. I can test you. You're a liar. Don't know why you're lying, but you are lying about something. Oh, this is 2 cards away from the closest evil. I'm gonna be honest, nothing is backing that up. We can test you. You're also claiming Lilith, so you're a liar. Dude, that means that you're telling the truth. I think you. Boom. I'm gonna be honest, that was pure luck. Puka! Hello, Puka. What does it mean if it's saying that it was a baker? Surely the baker didn't get turned into a baker. Okay, this one's claiming 1 evil is adjacent to them. This one is 3, 1, or 6 are evil. This one's claiming... To be fair, this one's claiming that this one's evil. Where that can happen. What are the very rare cases that the baker can claim they were a baker? Just punched my fan in the face. There is corruption at play. I don't think they're lying. That puts those into... Right, it was drunk. Baker who got double baked, or second original baker through Shaman who got baked. Ah, okay. Well, they were just corrupt, so. But I know full well that I'm going to be at this all night if I continue. And also, this game hurts my head a little bit because I do so much really hard thinking. So, that is going to be what we're going to leave it for today. I mean, again, as I said at the beginning, this is probably the... Aside from Shape of Dreams, this is probably the game in this series I recommend the most. In fact, I recommend it so bad I'm actually going to wishlist it. Yes. It wishlisted. It is scheduled to release in Q1 2026. Of achievement challenges. No, I actually haven't. Down here. Live 10 villages in a row in endless mode. Well, I'm never going to get that, am I? We got this one. We are going to be following this game quite closely on the channel. I'm going to be keeping an eye on updates. I'm going to be doing update videos. So whenever an update comes out, I'll do a video. There's an update scheduled for tomorrow, apparently. So we'll do an update video tomorrow, going through everything that has changed, everything that's been added, all of that crazy jazz. So yeah, look forward to seeing more Demon Bluff on the channel because I absolutely love this game. It is awesome. Granted, I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to get better as time goes on. And once I start to learn what the cards do and what each of the cards mean. As you can see, there's a lot of empty space. There is a lot that's going to be added to this game, and I'm really excited for it. It's awesome. yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for more Demon Bluff on the channel. Can't envision it'll be a lot more streams. We might stream it occasionally, but it's more likely than not going to be dedicated videos where I just have a look at the game's development and what's going on with it, because genuinely, this game is awesome. And I definitely want to document the direction this game goes in. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Duckboy. This has been Demon Bluff. Honestly, this is going to be the second 10 out of 10 game in this series. It's very deserving of it. I think this and Shape of Dreams are probably the only two 10 out of 10 games that I have encountered in my time doing this series so far. So yeah, I will have a look at the review, not the review, at the update tomorrow, see if it's worth me doing an entire video on. If it's not, I'll do a YouTube short on it. Regardless, I will cover the update. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow when the update comes out, so I could see what's new and what's been added. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.